We see yet another bullish confirmation pattern on the main market indices, which could lead to another big bullish explosion. It seems that the market is just unstoppable right now and continues to rise without resting. So you may ask, will it never stop? How much higher can it go from here? And most importantly, what could be the triggers that would signal a loss of strength, a loss of momentum, and a possible sharper correction? Well, I'll do my best to answer these questions in this video. You are watching the Finance Hydra channel, where you receive unbiased analysis of the market every single day. Here we develop strategies and establish scenarios using technical analysis, statistics, and of course, risk management. No emotions, guesswork, or unjustified opinions. Here our focus is on technical evidence. My name is Nathan. Welcome to another daily study. Now, as we can see here, SPY is making a very nice bullish reaction. We are breaking yesterday's high. We broke this previous resistance level seen on the 1-hour chart. We almost triggered another bullish pivot point by making a crystal clear higher high, higher low, right? We only lost this resistance level at 605 and closed below it on the last hour today, all right? But we are on the verge of making another bullish reversal chart structure on the 1-hour chart, while on the daily chart we are still maintaining the uptrend because we found a crystal clear support level above the 21-day EMA, and this moving average is clearly pointing upwards as well. So yes, we are still in bullish territory. As long as we stay above this moving average, we will remain in bullish territory. Nathan, what if we miss this moving average? What if we miss the previous support level at 594 over here? Well, these are the two most important support levels for us, because only if SPY misses both support levels, we are going to technically reverse the medium-term bullish sentiment observed on the daily chart. We gotta lose, and the most important support level is the 594, because if we lose 594 without breaking the previous all-time high area, we are going to trigger a crystal clear bearish pivot point. Remember, just like uptrends are made of lower highs, lower lows, downtrends are made of lower highs, lower lows. So by losing the previous low, we are going to technically reverse the bullish sentiment on the daily chart, suggesting a sharper correction possibly on the weekly chart as well, because on the weekly chart we could see SPY retesting maybe this purple trend line again, which is a quite solid support level for the SPY long-term wise, or maybe the 21 weekly moving average. In the worst case scenario, we could retest the 576 again down here, because if you ask me, there is still the idea that SPY is inside a congestion, right? So it is not going to be a big surprise if we see SPY retesting the 576 again, but this is not going to happen unless if SPY misses its its medium-term support levels up here. The most important one, 594. Okay, meanwhile the trend is still crystal clear bullish. Regarding the QQQ, we see a bearish candle today. I know it is up 0.43% right now, but we see bearish candle. The price is trying to stabilize, but at least we made a new high. We broke the previous resistance level over here. We did trigger a bullish pivot point, something that SPY didn't yet. Okay, we saw a bottom level over here, and now we broke the previous resistance level. So yes, we did trigger a very nice bullish reversal chart structure on the 1-hour chart, suggesting more upside on the daily chart. And on the daily chart, we are not going to see a meaningful bearish reversal unless if we lose our previous support level. The most important one is the 510. We have other short-term support levels like the 21-hour EMA, like the 518, but the medium-term trend will only reverse if we actually lose the 510, all right? So that's That's going to be our most important support level for now. Regarding Nvidia, this one is making a crystal clear bullish reaction despite the drop, because we are correcting minus 1.15% right now today. I'm so sorry, in the post-market, today we closed at the regular trading hours, we closed going up 0.77%. So we did a kind of hammer candlestick pattern over here, right? Suggesting more bullish reaction ahead, but we have yet to retest the 115 support level over here. So if Nvidia rejects today's candle, we still could see more downside for it. Maybe the 115, the 113 support area is going to be a very nice key point for us to aim at, but right now, okay, we see a bullish reaction. Maybe it is the beginning of a bottom signal. If it does, fantastic. Nvidia could easily rise to higher levels, maybe to retest the 21-day EMA again, or maybe even, in an optimistic scenario, it could close our gap at 141 up here. So seeing such a bottom level over here in this area is quite meaningful, all right? It is quite interesting, it is meaningful, but Nvidia still has to break a few resistance levels first, like the most important one is around the 130s, the previous support level, the previous resistance level, classic example of how the principle of polarity in technical analysis works, right? Previous top level acting as a crystal clear support level, right now it is a resistance level again. So the 130s area is going to be critical resistance level for Nvidia. It has to break and preferably close above this line in order to materialize another meaningful bullish reversal chart structure, but we'll see, right? Today's reaction is quite promising. If you ask me, Nathan, is Nvidia a good buy right now? Well, it could be, because we are near a support level. We are not around a support level, but we are approaching a support area. Okay, always buy near support levels because the risk-reward ratio is optimized. And now we see a crystal clear bullish reaction near the support level. So, okay, I have absolutely nothing against buying in this scenario. Now, if you say, Nathan, is Nvidia a good sell right now, a good short? In my humble opinion, according to my strategy, to my trading methodology, it is not a good buy yet, because just like we are near support levels, in order for us to sell properly, we gotta be near, closer to a crystal clear resistance level. Okay, because for shorting positions, the risk-reward ratio will be optimized when we are near a crystal clear resistance level. So right now, since we are far away from our resistance levels, we already collapsed it over here, right? So it is not a very amazing, good shorting opportunity right now. I would like to hunt for buying opportunities. I do have a crystal clear strategy over here, but we'll see if it is going to get triggered. Now, Tesla is trying to react. It is going up almost 3% right now, a very good movement. However, today's candle is bearish, and it is a bearish candle right below the 21-day EMA. We have another key points over here, because on the 1-hour chart we see that Tesla materialized one of the most powerful bearish reversal chart structures known in technical analysis, with a very good reliability, which is the head and shoulders chart pattern. Every single head and shoulders chart pattern is nothing more, nothing less than a bullish pivot point followed by a bearish pivot point, a higher high followed by a lower low. All right, so classic head and shoulders chart pattern. Right now it is dropping, it is still correcting, and it is quite interesting to see Tesla finding a support level, a resistance level in this area, because the 406 was the previous neckline of this head and shoulders. Okay, it was the trigger point of this bearish reversal chart structure, and right now we see Tesla bouncing again to the 406, clearly having a very hard time in breaking it, because we did try to break it today multiple times and we failed, suggesting that yes, this key point is a crystal clear resistance level now, as it happens most of the time when we see the breakout of the neckline of a head and shoulders chart pattern. According to Thomas Bukowski's studies, a pullback to the neckline is totally normal after the breakout. It occurs roughly 68% of the time, if I recall correctly. So, okay, just like in 68% of the time, we see a bounce to the neckline area again, retesting it as a resistance level. Now, does Tesla have any chance of reversing this bearish sentiment on the 1-hour chart? Meaning, does Tesla has any chance to resuming the bullish sentiment on the weekly chart? I'm so sorry, on the daily chart, because right now it feels like we are moving sideways over here. It has, but we gotta see Tesla breaking and closing above the 406 resistance level, which coincidentally is very close to the 21-day EMA as well. So as long as we see Tesla below these two key points, not breaking them properly, we are not gonna see meaningful buying opportunity, okay? So we gotta be aware of these key points for now. And guys, remember, I invite you to join our educational project, the 5% project, where I not only teach you our trading method, but we apply our strategies together and in real time. Yes, you have access to our swing trading signals, and I explain in detail where to buy, why you are buying, what technical reasons justify our decision, where to exit with a profit if it goes well, where to exit with a loss if it goes wrong, all in very clear detail. What's more, it is absolutely free to try. You can join our community. You won't be charged during the trial period, just to see if we can deliver any value to you, all right? Then you decide whether you wanna really join us or not. We are very transparent about teaching and delivering results to our students first. So check out our website. The link is in this video's description. So join us if you wanna join a skin in the game community, all right? Because there we share trading strategies in real time, all right? So just take a look over there. Again, link in the video's description. Now, regarding AMD, guys, AMD is one of the stocks that is on my radar right now. And as we can see over here, AMD is trying to reverse the trend short-term wise on the 1-hour chart. We are breaking the 21-day EMA. We are leaving the 21-hour EMA behind, below the price. What's more, apparently we see a kind of rounded bottom, and here we saw this small correction suggesting that it could be a cup and handle chart structure, right? Either way, I do like this chart formation. If you ask me, AMD could be a very nice buying opportunity because it is forming a very nice bottom signal right above a crystal clear support level. And guys, for educational purposes over here, we saw patterns like this multiple times in the past. As we can see here, PagSeguro did a rounded bottom chart pattern over here. We saw the handle of this cup and handle chart pattern, and it did trigger a phenomenal trade to us. It is flying, exploding. It just closed this gap over here, hitting our target, because I did share this trade with the members of the 5% project. They got early access to it in real time. By the moment we saw the breakout of this cup and handle, well, it was a phenomenal trade. Only today it is going up like 8%, and that's precisely what I see, what I possibly see, of course, on AMD right here, right now, a possible cup and handle chart structure. Of course, not investment advice, okay? I'm not saying that AMD will explode because we don't know. We never know, all right? Technical analysis is a very phenomenal tool that helps us to understand what's going on right now, so we can react properly to what we see. But remember, real trading is reactive, it is not predictive. Real pros just react to what they see. Amateur traders, those who don't know what they are doing, they try to predict what's going to happen next, and that's absolutely useless. So avoid trying to predict because you can't. But you can trade strategically with intelligence using a very good trading methodology. Alright, so right now I see a very nice bullish chart structure on AMD. Let's see if AMD will trigger this movement over here. If it does, fantastic. It could seek higher levels, maybe the 132 resistance level again. But for now, well, we'll see. Regarding Palantir over here, this one is going up nicely. We see, if you ask me, Palantir is heading towards the 84.80, which is our next technical resistance level and the all-time high as well. By breaking this key point, we are going to trigger another fantastic bullish continuation chart structure, suggesting way more upside for Palantir. On the weekly chart, we see that it is on the verge of triggering another higher high, higher low, because remember, uptrends are made of higher highs, higher lows, right? We don't see lower highs, lower lows here. We only see higher highs, higher lows. Therefore, Palantir is still insanely bullish. Is there any top signal, any bearish possibility over here? No, it is just going up nicely. If we see one, great. Maybe Palantir will correct a little bit more. And remember, since Palantir is still in a long-term uptrend, as far as I know, any pullback to the 21-day EMA could be just another buying opportunity, okay? So, because, again, the risk-reward ratio will be optimized. Regarding Sofi, this one, you guys love Sofi, right? And well, it is going up very nicely. I know, Sofi collapsed over here more than 10% this Monday, thanks to earnings report and thanks to DeepSeek's day as well, right? But still, it is maintaining the uptrend. Why, Nathan? Because we are still making higher highs, higher lows. Recently, we made a high higher than the previous high, and right now, we see another possible bottom signal. Guess where? Above the 21-day EMA. So that's a fantastic, a very nice, meaningful, bullish chart structure. Sofi looks very nice as, right now as well. And if you ask me, we see Sofi on the verge of triggering this inverted head and shoulders chart pattern, right? If it does, if we see a crystal clear breakout of its neckline, maybe. We already saw the breakout, right? So technically, it is right now clearly in bullish territory. It did trigger this very important and statistically reliable chart structure over here, suggesting more upside, maybe to the $18 again. This chart structure overall remembers, it does remember me, this one over here, right? Because we also did this trade together on the 5% project channel, right? We saw Coca-Cola making a head and shoulders chart pattern. This is only for educational purposes, all right? It is not an investment device, but we saw a head and shoulders chart pattern over here on the 1-hour chart. We saw a very nice piercing line candlestick pattern above the 21-day EMA. It was a very nice, amazing buy signal for us over here. Coca-Cola is on the verge of hitting our target. Right now, it is going up nicely. Fantastic trade. And if you ask me, Sofi is about to trigger a very similar trade. A few days ago, we saw a hammer pattern above the 21-day EMA. We see this inverted head and shoulders chart pattern on the 1-hour chart. So guys, do you see? Here we always work strategically, all right? We always pay attention to the most important key support levels, resistance levels, chart structures, candle structures, and then we use these structures in our favor because they do offer us an edge in this market. So if we have a statistical advantage, okay, we are gonna catch this trade. If the risk reward ratio is good, fantastic, even better, then we consistently trade like this, like professionals. So remember to join the 5% project. It is absolutely free to try. See for yourself. We do have a very nice and a solid track record. And if you are still watching this video for nearly 20 minutes, my dear friend, subscribe to this channel because we are here every single day talking about many stocks, sharing many trading ideas. So join the Finance Hydra channel and click the like button if this video helped you over here. Thank you for your audience, my dear friends. See you guys tomorrow as usual. Stay safe. Bye bye.